Hi, I'm back again. In this tutorial we're going to show you how to insert rows and columns in your spreadsheet. We're using the spreadsheet we worked on earlier on. The way I prefer to do it is to use the mouse. If I want to insert a column here between the total column E and the June column D, I actually put my mouse on the top of the E, left click it, and then I'm going to right click and select insert, and you'll see that it inserts a column to the left. Now if you think about that, some people are confused, will it go to the left or to the right? Just imagine if you're in column A, if you can't insert to the left, then it's impossible to put anything in front of column A, which would make sense, so it always inserts to the left. My preferred method, I'll do that again, I'll right click the straight right click on the column E itself, the grey bit there, insert, and it puts in a column. Now some people prefer to use the icons at the top. I'm not a fan of them because sometimes they don't always display. We could put another one in front of column F here. If I move my mouse over here to insert, this is on the home menu, insert, because you're on a column, insert column. You can insert multiple columns in one go. If I click on the left, come across to a 3, right click anywhere in there, insert, you'll see I've just inserted a whole lot of columns. Now you can do the opposite as well. If I go to column J here, right click, I'm going to delete that column. And again, you can delete multiple columns. I'll go to H all the way through to L, right click and delete. Now I'm now going to type in July, August and September. Now I've inserted my columns. I'm going to insert a few more rows as well. It's exactly the same. Underneath Berlin there, with the row 10, I'm going to insert another 2 or 3. I'll do 3, highlighting the 10, 11 and 12, right click, insert, there we go. What shall we have? We'll have Madrid. Any other capitals you can think of in Europe? I'll put Amsterdam. And what else should we put? We'll put in, gee whiz, I'm not very good on these capitals. Let's put Belfast. Might not spelled that wrong. I'll just come in here, I'll edit it, I'll just put my mouse on it, come across past the E, type in the L, deliberate mistake of course. Now that column there is not wide enough, so again I can go up to the A, click on the A, come across to where the mouse there becomes a little cross, double click, and it widens the column to the smallest width it needs to accommodate what's in there, which is Amsterdam, so that's that. I'm going to highlight these 3 blocks of data there just to get some junk data in, and I'm going to drag that down. It's copied it. I won't worry about those hashes just yet. I'll highlight all of that and drag it across. That's basically copying it across. These columns aren't wide enough, so I will highlight them all in one go, and again wait until the crosshairs on the mouse comes up as a cross, double click, there we go. I will drag this formula down by putting the mouse just over the little square in the corner, bottom right hand corner, drag that down. Now I'm going to check on something or other because I've inserted some columns. I don't think these formulas are right. Equal sum B6 to D6. Obviously it's wrong because B to D is only going to go from there to there. I need to go to B to G. So I can do it one of several ways. I can come in here, put my mouse on there. Up here you can see the formula, B to D. I'm just going to click where the D is and I'm going to make that a G. And that is now the correct formula. Or I could basically delete that formula and use my auto sum here. See whether it's worked. Oops, I've done it very quickly. It's come up with B to G. It doesn't always give you exactly what you're looking for, but this time it did. Again, I can right click, sorry about that, copy that and paste that down to there. Now you see it's given me those lines. I didn't want those lines. I can now go in there, right click, come down to Format Cells, come into Border, and take out those lines that I didn't want. I'm just going to click on that, get rid of it. Another way of doing that, if I just delete all of that, is when you copy paste, I will get rid of, there's another line there, sorry about that, there's another line I didn't want. Didn't want that line there. So if I copy that now and paste it exactly as I did, got the lines, I'm going to go up here and there's a little undo icon here, undo paste. I'm going to copy, select where I want my data to go. I'm going to right click and I'm going to click on paste special, and this is quite a cool tool. I'm going to paste all except borders. The borders are those little lines. There you go, all done. So that's quite a cool tool. Not many people know about that, or a lot of people do, but a lot of people don't as well. I'm now going to show you something else. I don't know if you can see the bottom of my screen. I can't show you that. No, something's not showing. I'll have to show you in another video. I am going to highlight this data. I can see it. I've highlighted all of that data, and we know that it should equal 7,300,000. Down here, down the bottom, right down the bottom of the screen, bottom right, you'll see it's got the sum, 7,300,000. It's also got the count. That's the number of cells. So if you were to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6 sevens are 42, there's the count. It's also got the average. The average of all of those numbers comes to 173,809.52. Now down here, if I right click right down here, and that little grey bar, those are the things that I can use. I could put in there, I'm going to select the minimum, I'm going to select the maximum. So when I get back up here, you'll see the minimum number is minus 160,000. The maximum number is 200,000. Very useful. Sorry, 210,000. I'm going to turn off the min and the max. I don't normally use those. But again, if you want to check that your formulas are right, is that formula correct? Highlight your data. What's the total down the bottom? It's 7.3 million. What's the total there? It's 7.3 million. So that works. What we'll do now, I'm just going to have a little slurp on my tea, is we will type in the formulas. There's lots of formulas in here, like the equal sum. There's dozens and dozens of different, might be more than dozens, might be hundreds. I'm going to type in equal average. And again, what do we want the average of? Oh, sorry, I put it in the wrong. I'm going to put it underneath the columns. I'm going to go equal average. What do I want the average of? I'm going to highlight that with my mouse. So that's I'll put at the side here, average. I could copy it across, but I'm now going to use the function wizard, which I showed you the other day in an earlier tutorial. I'm going to use the function wizard, and there's my most recent functions. There, the category most recently used, as opposed to all of those other ones. You don't want all, there's heaps of them, so I'm just going to use most recently used as average. So I'm going to use the function average. It tells you what it does. It returns the average or the arithmetic mean of its arguments. There's help on the function. You can click on that and it'll show you how it works. The help function is very good on these. If you know there's a function there and you're not sure how to use it, just come in and use the help function. I'll get out of there. I'll come back and use that. Just another way of doing it. I'm going to get the average of that. I'm going to go OK. So that's two ways of doing it. Again, I'm going to copy it across by sliding it. I could slide it all the way. Or I could do as I showed you the other day. I can right click, copy, right click, paste, or the other way again. I'm going, this is a bit of repetition, but there are so many different ways of doing this. I could go copy from up here, paste. Or I could go Control C. You can't see me doing this. I'm holding down the Control key and the C key at the same time, highlighting what I want, holding down the Shift key, and then I'm going Control V. So there's all those different ways, and I would normally, and once you get used to it, it's right beside it, so I just grab the mouse, position it so you get the X, and just drag it across. Now that's the average. I'm now going to do the count. These are just to show you. I'm going to do a count formula. I'm going to do a min formula. I'm going to do a max formula. And we'll use the function wizard for these to save you keying it in. So we'll go to the function wizard. None of them are there, so we'll go to all. And I know it starts with a C, so if I try, sorry, we'll go to all and come down to where the C's are, and we want count. Shows you how many there are. There's heaps. Just ordinary count counts the number of cells in a range that contain numbers. Okay, the range, I could type it in up here. It's got B16 to B17, but it's easier for me to use my mouse, drag it down, and go OK. So that's the count done. Now we're going to do the min function wizard again. Let's just see if I type in M. No, that didn't work. We'll go. I thought I could use the letters, but we'll drag this down to where min is. A little bit above there. Min. Again. Highlight the range. OK. Max, same thing. Function wizard. Come down to where the M's are. Here we go, there's max. Highlight my range. That's the max. Now what we can do is we'll just highlight the whole lot and drag it across. There you go. You can now do the average function, the count function, the min function, the max function, and across here, of course, where we've got the totals, that is just the sum function. And we've inserted rows, we've inserted columns, we've deleted rows, and we've deleted columns. So that's all for this tutorial. I hope you've enjoyed watching it. Thank you.